How great would it be to show up in any situation as if you're a master of it and you've been doing it for years? The truth is, you can. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. It all started for me when I read this story of Pablo Picasso. And he was sitting in the coffee shop and this little girl came up to him and says, "Pablo, can you draw on my napkin?" And he did it. And about 2.5 minutes later, he had this little sketch that he did for this girl. The mother came over of the girl, grabbed the napkin, said, "Thank you, Pablo, so much. We really appreciate it." And they started to leave the coffee shop. Pablo said, "Wait a minute, what are you doing? I need 2,376 euros at the time." And she said, "What? That only took you 2.5 minutes. Pablo said, "Well, what you saw me do in 2.5 minutes took over 30 years of creative work. It took educating myself, inspiring myself, motivating myself every single day to hone in and beat on my craft to deliver that 2.5-minute napkin. So what I'm charging you for is not that. I'm charging you actually for that time, the investment in myself to actually create this piece of art for you." And I believe you and I also have that in us. So when you walk into a room, whether it's a new interview and you're applying for something that you've never done before, know that all that past experience, know that everything that you've done in your life has value. So what you want to do is, before you do anything at all, this is a real cool exercise you can take away today. This is something that I do on the regular if I'm doing something new for the first time, is I'll visualize all the relative information in my life. And then when I really feel it, I feel this way of being that I've adopted into my own life for this new thing that I'm doing, this being a champion in anything that I'm doing, I kind of take one step forward and I take it on. I own it. So you have that same ability, that power, that strength, that dedication in you, and you just have to remember who you are. Oftentimes we get so caught up in our heads, that anxiety, right, the performance anxiety, whatever it is, that we forget who we are and the experiences that make us unique. And when you bring that into a new situation, that's powerful. So remember who you are. Use that story to motivate you, whether it's a new coaching business that you're running. A lot of coaches come to me and they're like, "Hey Drew, how'd you start charging 10 to 25 grand for a day when you didn't know anybody, you weren't a celebrity trainer, all this other stuff?" Is because I believed in myself and all of that personal history that I had. And you can't justify that in an hourly fee. That's priceless, and you're priceless. So take this message, use it in your own life, apply it, really expand yourself. I want to challenge you this week, my friend. If you're doing a job that pays you hourly, think about how to add more value to the world. And then watch how the universe unfolds to its very nature to deliver to you more abundance than you ever thought possible. I'm Drew Canoli. As always, thanks for watching this Mindset Monday. Remember, we're in this together, and I'll see you next week.